Welcome in, friends. I'm Evie, that witchy lady. It is Thursday night, which means it is time for Palia. Please feel free to get settled, relax, and we are going to get into a little bit of gameplay. Tonight, I thought that I would kind of do like prep from the beginning for a quest. We're going to do like a ship runt, which is a Tamala quest, and she is currently in Elderwood, and so we're going to be in Elderwood to do this quest. To get started, I like to go ahead and kind of make sure I have everything I need in my my bag, and all of my weapons are in good shape and all of that. So that's where we're going to go right now. We're just going to go into the house and we're going to get started. If any of you actually have ever played this game, please feel free to talk about it in chat. I would absolutely love to be able to kind of talk to some other people who have played. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and click into Palia now. If you have any issues with any of the sound, please feel free to also tell me in chat. That way we can go ahead and get going. All right. Okay, we're gonna get some food to make sure I have plenty for when I'm out there running around. And we can always make food together sometime if you are interested in doing that. I usually like to keep a couple, like 2 slots, maybe, in my inventory, just to make sure that if there is anything in there, or I have food, I should say, and if there's anything else I need, I have plenty of space. Okay, I want to make sure that all of my equipment is good, that I have weapons and I have all of the smoke bombs that I need. So let me actually look in my inventory real quick. I decided to sit down because apparently I don't know what buttons are anything today. So let's go. Let's see. I could probably use some more of those. We'll see if I have enough to make some smoke bombs. I swear this workbench is so notorious for being not giving me what I need. Okay, so it looks like I have quite enough. Let's just use all of my whitestone. Okay. And then just because it's been a little while, I think I'm going to put on a different little outfit. And if you have not played this game before, you have to go to your wardrobe to change your clothes. And a lot of times I kind of keep my girl the way she is. But then I just swap out the things that I feel like swapping out. So let's see what feels cute today. Not owned. I guess that would be helpful not to do that. I have this, which I think is super cute. So I'm going to probably go with that today. And then I don't always wear the pants that actually belong to the set. I like to kind of change it up a little bit just to make it a little different. So I don't really want to do any high waters. Let's see. No, let's try, what's this one gonna look like? Well, that's not too bad. Let's look at the purple. Ooh, I want that one. So we're gonna, oh, I didn't have to save it, but we're gonna confirm and we're gonna go back out. So now that I have my little outfit all set, I am going to go ahead and head into Bahari Bay. Bahari Bay then will get me to Elderwood. So let's kind of pick up the pace a little bit. I like to kind of run. Okay. Oh, the load-in always feels like it takes forever. So I apologize if this is like taking so long. When you have to load into a game, what do you do to kind of kill the time? Do you look at other windows? Do you go into your other chat programs in between? How do you occupy your time while you're trying to load into the game? You know, I have to say, I think that the game is a little loud, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it down. If you're listening and you feel that that's a little bit too low, please go ahead and tell me in the chat. I'd be more than happy to increase it. Increase the volume. All right, we're going to go for another long load time. Sad to say. Sorry about that. I want to welcome everyone in to the gathering. This is a safe place to interact or not. Lurkers are just as welcome as chatters. So grab your snacks and a little drink and feel free to hang out for as long as you like. You are always welcome here in my gathering. Okay. So, one of the things that I really like to do when I'm in Elderwood, because there's always going to be a need for it, is I will collect all of the essence that I see. So I might even like sidetrack myself a little bit to get the essence, because you can never have enough. And to be honest with you, I'm not even sure if there is a cap to how much essence you can have. One of these days I'll find out if there's a cap. But let's see. Okay, I'm going to pull up my map real quick because I want to make sure that I go back to the lair. And the lair is... I feel like it's here. I think that's where it is. So let's follow around to see if we can pick that up. I had been in the lair previously, but when I decided that I wanted to stream it, that's when I backed out to give myself plenty of time when I am with you guys to be able to do it. And I went the wrong way. Ha ha ha. Okay. Whoops. Here we are again, going the wrong way. And I still think that the game sound is a little bit loud, so let me adjust that. We're going to do Let's put it down to 6. Okay. Ooh, let's fly across. Whee! I don't know why I love that so much. Anything to like get me higher in the air is going to make me happy. But let's see. Let me look at the map again because I think I'm getting myself lost. Oh, it says that I'm like right there. I don't think this is the right spot. Okay, time to pull out the map notation that I made. Give me just one moment. I'll sneak away for a second. Back in my space again. So I should mention, because you may hear it, it's still kind of early out here, so there's a lot of activity out and about in the neighborhood. So I do apologize if you are hearing the odd sounds through the microphone. They should probably settle down pretty quickly. But let's find my map. Oh yeah, totally not in the right spot. Okay, let's get the map open again. And we actually need to go all the way over here. That is funny. So let me close that, set that aside. Now we're gonna go to the correct place. How funny. I'm not really going to be doing a lot of like catching of animals at this time, just because I want to focus on this particular quest that we're doing. But if I see something that catches my eyes and I'm like, oh, I really want to go ahead and grab that, I want to do that. Okay. What's that? I think it's a glitch. Oh, it was a glitch. That's fun. Alright, where am I now? Oh no, I still have so much more to go. Okay, so we're gonna kind of... Oh, I know where it is. Alright. Oh, I forgot to like make sure that all of my stuff was in good shape. Well, my watering can is kind of low, but I think everything else will be fine, so getting through here shouldn't be an issue. Ooh, there it is. That is the Beastie's Cave. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go into the lair. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I'm such a sucker for flowers. Like, show me these beautiful glowing flowers and I will just be hanging out for days. So I already saw the cutscene with Tamala where she threatens me and goes dark side on me. And I guess I shouldn't be surprised because she's considered a very difficult character to have a friendship with in here and even to have a relationship with. And I know that you can romance her, and I really kind of want to, because I'm hoping that I'll be able to change her, but I highly doubt that that's actually going to happen. Because, you know, if you play this game, you may have experienced what I've experienced, which is that some of the characters, the NPCs, they actually change a little bit the more you get to know them. So if you start having a relationship with someone who was like not very friendly right away, after a little bit of a while, they start being very friendly and even saying very cute, affectionate stuff. And I kind of wanted to see if that would be the case with her. I like the flow stones. That's really neat. I want one of those. Okay, so now we kind of want to look around to see. Oop! Oh, I thought I was going to do the cutscene again. I got excited for a second. Okay, can I go up? Ooh, I want to go up there. Do you see the beam? There's like a little beam showing through. Up through the hole. Excuse you, little pet. Up through the hole right there. I wonder if I can... Ooh, I wonder if I can get up there. Oh, yay! Excellent. Okay, good. That's progress. Anything over here before we go through that door? All right, let's go see what happens. Find a way to break the vine. Well, if it's anything like some of the other quests, you could probably beat it down, like with your axe. What's this? That doesn't do anything. I don't want to just go straight for the axe, but maybe I should. Ooh! Oh! Suppress the aura. Well, there's not a lot around. Oh, that goes back out. Well, there's only one other thing in here, and that's the fountain. Now, there are other quests where I know you have to actually engage in that by like filling your water can. Oh! Hey. Okay. Now let's try. Whoa! Dang, that broke fast. Alright. Okay. Keep looking for an exit. Super helpful. Thanks, quest. Well, there's piles. That looks like a hoe. And other quests do have you hoe the piles. But let's kind of look around a little bit first. Storage. Are those like tables on their side? That's interesting. Okay. More piles. Ooh. What does that say? Hidden cave. Okay. Oh, look, it updated. It says now, find the key for the trap door. Okay. Nothing really in here. Okay. So let's try hoeing. Let's do this one back here. Oh, I got the key right away. Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like I should still like hoe up some of these just in case there's like prizes. Oh, there is stuff. Yeah, definitely going to collect some goods here. Where's another one? There's that one. Let's do this one. More flint and stone. I mean, I'm not super excited about that. I was hoping it would be something more. Like, I don't know, some extra essence or something. Okay, well, we have the key. So now let's see if it'll let us in the trap door. Oh, it did! Yay! Transition time! Okay, that was kind of quick. I bet everything's the same. Oh. So that's where I came out. What's it? Oh, gosh. Okay, it says, as you peer down into the pit below, you can make out the figure of a boy. Well, that's weird. He does not seem to notice you. He also seems to be decidedly trapped by encroaching waves. Oh. Alright. The boy jumps slightly at the sound of your voice and then begins struggling against the vines trapping him. After a few moments of fruitless effort, he collapses back onto the ground silent. Okay, well that's not good. So, how do you see him? Where did we see? I don't see him. Okay. Okay, I mean, it's got to be the same thing, right? There's the pedestal and the water. So let's try doing that again. Okay, but which side? Let's do the one behind us first. Okay. And then let's do this one, because you never know. Okay. Whoa, look at that sticking through there. Okay. I feel like I should eeny, meeny, miny, moe this. That one's got... I'm going to go down this side. Might be the worst decision. Oh, dang. No. That... Ooh, there's more vines. I feel like I'm going to run out of water because my little my little can doesn't really hold, or I didn't fill it, or I should say. That was my bad. I totally should have done that. Okay. Oh, wait. I wonder if it'll let me fill it here. Yay. Excellent. So let's put that away. Whoa. Okay, so you can't go that way. Whoa. Okay, let's go back. And I bet you if we try to walk up this way, it's going to slide us back down, which is why they have the ability to go up the vines. So let's try it anyway. Yeah. Okay, so up the vines we go. And did you know that you can kind of skip ahead by hitting your space bar again a couple times to get up there? All right, so let's go with this side. We're going to slide down again. I know it. Okay, so that's so you can get some more water. Good to know. I kind of like to creep in and just do like a quick search. I want to see what's over here first. That's the main chamber that we could see from up above there. So let's go here. Whoa, look at down there. Do you hear that? It sounds almost like a bird. I wonder if it'll let me down. Woo! Well, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so here's another pathway that won't let us go up it. Gosh, I just love the way they have the bioluminescent plants. I just love that. Okay. Ooh, there's another one that you can't get up. Okay, so that answers that question. And I don't see any kind of like little treasures or anything like that. So that's not fun. So let's go up. Let's see what's happening up here. Welcome in, friends. You are welcome to the gathering. I hope you are having an amazing day so far. We're currently in Palia doing the Like a Ship Rent quest. And we're kind of gotten in a little bit deep. So now we're gonna do what we had already been doing, which is actively breaking down all of these vines so that we can move into the next area. Okay. I like that. It's so pretty. I think, isn't that the way that we came in? I almost want to jump down there just to see. Ah! Okay. Oh my gosh, if I just got myself trapped, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Oh, it's that same place that we couldn't. Okay, so I feel a little better now. I didn't completely mess myself up. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. This must lead us to that other chamber. We're gonna slide down again. Ooh. Okay, I think that goes into that big chamber, but I like to kind of follow the water, so I want to see what's over here. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Okay. I wonder if I was supposed to be there. Welcome in, Uber Goober Gaming. Welcome in. I love your name. Thank you for the follow from the threads. I hope you're having an amazing day. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm not ready for this area yet, so I'm gonna go back down. Have you ever played Palia, Uber Goober? Oh no, being sick is the worst. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. Oh, this is that same one that I had fallen down earlier. Okay, now I have to go back up that little vine. Oh, good. So have you already done the like a ship runt quest in Elderwood? Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, I was the same. I had taken a little bit of a break to not playing Palia. And when I heard that they had opened up Elderwood, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I have to check it out." And I'm enjoying it so far, but I really love the bioluminescent like plant life, which is what they gave us here. So, I'm totally in my element. Why do I feel like I just keep going to the same place over and over again? Because that's the same place that you get to by going down there. And that one I already went down. What am I missing? Alright, let's go back this way again. See what happens. Whee! Was it this side? No, that's literally that same place. Oh, thank you for doing that. That's so kind of you. I appreciate it. All right, we can get some Palia people together, hang out, make some noise. All right, I think I have to infuse my hands again. All right, that worked. Let's go shoot down or chop down these vines. Oh, another double side here. All right, let's try. Ooh. They double did that one. I think I'm going to go down this side. I'm not so sure. I think Palia is one of those games that it's great to have as a community game. Oh my gosh. That's like a funny. Just because you can do so much together, but you don't have to be together all the time. Like, I had a friend who wanted me to cook with him, and that's all he ever wanted to do was cook. And I'm like, okay, friend, we have so much food. I don't see how we could ever eat it. Let's go do something else. But that was just his favorite thing, just to cook. Oh yeah, like with a honey lure. That's always kind of fun. Okay. Well, that's all the same so far. Are we in a maze yet? Oh, good. It looks like it's a maze. That's at least more fun. I'm going to go the outside first. I want to see what happens. Oh, I wonder, I better do that before it runs out. Oh, bummer. Okay, so I guess I have to go back. Well, actually, let's try this one first. Oh. Okay. Oh, what a tease. It's a dead end. Please feel free to do that. Thank you so much for chatting a little bit. Enjoy your lurking. I hope that I can maybe give you a little bit of insight into something you hadn't discovered before. And I hope you feel better. Looks like this is going to be one of those ones where I have to run back, run back, run back, run back. So it must be timed or something so that you get to the next stage before it's too late. Oh my gosh, I grabbed the wrong tool. Is this another dead end to tease me? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, let's get some more infused stuff. Okay. Whoa. Oh, good. Oh, what's happening? Okay, good. It let me through. Oh, no. Okay, back we go. That's a lovely glitch. Makes me feel like I'm gonna get stuck. Okay. I hope there's more water inside because I feel like I'm gonna need to refill my canister. Okay. Oh, that's gonna mess me up because I'm gonna think that it's not open. Hi, buddy. Oh, I got to you real quick, friend. Let's look around, though, before we chat with you. Okay, so that goes back to Elderwood. Good to know. Yay, look, there's a chest. Oh my gosh, there's a burger in it. That's hysterical. Okay. Ooh, I gotta see. Will it let me? Oh, sad. I was hoping to get to climb up. Okay, what's... Ooh, I could peek. That would be so cool if you could just like crouch and sneak in there. Okay, Yulfi, let's see what you have to say. Ooh. Okay. The boy tenses, ready to dart away if you approach any closer. All of my options. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm, how do you say it? Neo's friend. Are you hurt? Grunt and nod assuringly. Some of these crack me up. I'm more of a flame person, so I'm going to choose that one. He looks very unsure about this, but doesn't leave yet. Oh, that's good news. Let's find out how he got here. My options are how'd you end up here, or Nao was really worried about you. Let's do that one. The boy looks up at the hole at the top of the cavern and then back to you. Okay, that makes sense. You fell in. Aw, poor guy. This place, this woods, not good, danger. Okay, buddy. Got a little... Do you mean the infections? He furrows his brow and parts his lips, but before he can speak, his eyes widen in his fear at something behind you. Oh, good. Thanks for showing up and scaring our friend. Supriya, Faye, your flow signature disappeared. I'm okay. Shh, he's skittish. I'm more of an okay kind of girl. Before you can finish your sentence, the boy darts past you both and out the entrance. Sabira. I never pronounce these names right. Just opened up. Was that the boy you and Nao were searching for? Well, yeah, friend, but you just scared him off. I feel as if I've missed some important information in my tardiness. Ish. Come, let us quit this place before we continue our conversation. I miss, like, the heavy air here. Yeah, she's been having an issue with Elderwoods. She just doesn't like it at all. Like, it must give her some sort of, I don't know, migraine or something. She likes to complain about it. Well, let's see. What are you going to say now, friend, since you scared away our new friend? The air is not exactly cleaner here, but it certainly feels fresher out of the caves. Okay. Now, what happened? I like that it doesn't make us reiterate everything. It just says fill her in or catch them up or tell them what happened. You begin to recount everything that happened since leaving Supriya or Subri. I'm not going to say that right. I'm going to have to look it up. Subira, maybe. At the stables, and every time Tamala comes up, you seem to stumble on your words. Here's our options. I can't say anything bad about Tamala. I'm cursed by Tamala's beauty. Oh, heck no. I'm deeply in love with Tamala, ... I don't know. She kind of irritated me by trapping me in. So I kind of want to say the ... You seem to be struggling. Did something happen? Options are, let's change the subject. Tamala is taller than you. I think Tamala should be queen of Palia. Nah, I'm not even going to ... that. Let's just change the subject. Yes, perhaps that would be for the best. I can always inspect the cave myself later, after all. Well, yeah, you probably could have done that originally too, friend. After you entered the lair, your flow signature almost disappeared. That is when I became concerned and started looking for you. Aw, you care about me. No wonder I was not able to sense the missing boy's signature in that mess of infection. There is some good news to come from all of this, at least. The results came back from the lab while you were gone. Okay, what happened? They are back at the stables. If you would meet me there, I think we have quite a bit to discuss. Like, aren't we talking right now, friend? Can't we just finish this conversation here? Before I forget, when that boy ran off, he dropped this. I think he intended for you to have it. What are you giving me? It appears to be a rune stone of some kind. Ooh, I wonder if that belongs to that other quest where you're supposed to be picking up all the antiques. Is neither Umbrians nor humans are subject to the Order's rules on flow. I see no reason to confiscate it. Just be careful with it. Let's chat, because we want to get our friendship up a little bit. Ashura looks on you quite fondly, Faye. You often come up in conversation when I'm at the inn. Oh, that's nice. Thanks for sharing it. Every time he smiles without fail. So, Ashura is who I chose to be my mentor. And I liked him best because he felt like such a good father figure. Like, I can always, like, hang out with him when he wanders around town, goes fishing or whatever. I can always just find him and be like, oh, I'll fish with you, friend. All right, so where do we have to go now? We have to go back to the stables, I think she said. Yeah, that's where she is. So she's way the holy heck over here. So that means there's plenty of things to look for before we go. And one of the things that I've been trying to find, so there's these orchids that show up on the trees, And they don't frequently show up. They're not the mushrooms, but they're the actual orchids. So whenever I'm over here, I try to like look. Oh man, right into the water. All right, let's try this way and see if I land in the water. No. All right. Anyway, I want to see if I can get any of those orchids because they're not common. But the last time I saw any, it was infected. So I couldn't get it because I didn't have any potion. But I'm going to look around a little bit and see if there's any here. Is that one? That's one! Hurry, get over there before it disappears. So that's the other thing, is that they disappear really fast. So it might even disappear before I get up here. Oh my gosh, that would suck. And of course it's going to make me rest before I can go down the rest of the way. Excuse you, you gonna... Thank you. That was special. Don't go away, don't go away. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay, elderflower. I thought it was an orchid, so that's good to know that it's got a different name. I wonder if there'll be any more. It might be worth looking. Okay, so let's see. Don't worry, little butterfly, I'm not after you. Lots of mushrooms today. That's good. We'll have to come back and do some mushroom hunting. Who's over? Somebody's shooting flares. They must be prepping for the... Well, what are you finding that you shot a flare for? So that's kind of one of the things that I like about this, the Palia community, is that if people find something, they will generally shoot off flares to kind of let other people know that it's there, which I think is just very kind. I'm terrible at remembering to do it. One, because I sometimes don't remember to actually bring any flares. And two, I play with just half of a keyboard. So I can't really have like a text communication because I don't have all the letters to be able to use to do that. Alright, let's see. Oh, I just love the plant life that they have created for this. Like, look at these cool little mushrooms. And I think they're the ones making the noise. I don't really see anymore, so it might be worth heading back to the stable, pick up the next part of the quest. How do I want to get there? Let's look at the map. Well, geez. So let's... I mean, I could easily go through there, but let's go. See if I can get up there. Whee! 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 I don't know why that just makes me so happy. This is where we ran through earlier, so I know that we can get back. Pick up more essence, because you can never have enough. Huh. Okay. Oh, I'm distracted by sparkly. No, don't do it. Stick to your quest. Okay. I'm very much a squirrel. Like, I'll see something sparkle and I'll be like, whoop, gotta stop. And if I'm in the middle of talking, I will completely forget what I was just talking about. Okay, Subira. Here are the materials I received from the order. Okay. There are lab results, a letter from the luminary himself, and what appears to be a diary recovered from an order mission. Okay. I've read them myself, but I'd appreciate your thoughts on them. Okay. Alright. Because of my keyboard, I have to actually go somewhere else to access. Okay, good. Oh no, it's only letting me look at that. Oh, phooey. But let's buy some potion. Because I might want to pick up something later. I wonder if one of these will let me. I have all of those back. Well, actually, I have like 3. Alright. I can't go there, so let's go back over here. And I think there's like tools here. Still can't. Okay. I definitely need to remap, so I'm going to take a moment to do that. Let's actually make it so I need to be able to get into my inventory. See, it's I mean, I have this. All right, apparently I pay close attention to what I can do. Oh my goodness, this whole time. Gee, that's not embarrassing. Oopsie. Okay. Let's see what this says. I have attached the preliminary lab results and a diary discovered within the Grand Archives. The reports coming from the Elderwood match those coming from our agents across Bahari. We have reasons to believe the flow surge that kicked off these events originated from Kilima Village, based on your discoveries within the human ruins. On a personal note, I cannot emphasize enough how important it is that we find the source of this infection and stop it before it spreads further. If this substance, this echo, were to spread to major population centers, it could wreak havoc on our citizens. It attaches to emotions and twists them, turning anger to rage, sadness to despair. Gosh, that's horrible. Remember your training, shut off all emotion, practice your control, and stay level-headed. And keep an eye on that human you are working with. Excuse me, that's me. Shh, rude. This whole thing stinks of human hubris, and I will not have our people suffer for their people's mistakes. All right, Erwin. Gotcha, friend. What's this one? Lead Alchemist Jada. There are pages of introduction, methodology, and data. You flip to the section that has been earmarked. Results. Preliminary material examination revealed physical differences between infected samples and control samples. Infected sample A, which was the plant that I had picked up, emitted a purplish black vapor, even severed from its root system. This vapor persisted until the biological tissue completely expired. Examination of its circulatory flow system revealed trace amounts of substance X, echo. Infected sample B, fauna, exhibited further deterioration and complete transmutation. The circulatory flow system was entirely overwritten by substance X. Physical changes were observed throughout the sample. Biological structure began to transform under further exposure to substance X. Holy moly! Experiment B paused. This is 4 pages of this stuff. I'm not positive that it's a good plan to read it all. So I'm going to kind of give a pause so that you can pause the video and you can listen to it at that point. Or read it at that point, not listen. Okay. Let's go to page 3. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Here's page 4. I mean, my gosh. Okay. So we have to be able to control our emotions to get past the echo. All right. And then this is the Hunter's Diary. So I want to see what's happening here. 7 pages. Holy moly. Okay, this is going to take a hot minute. Sorry, friends. I'm going to go ahead and read it. Day 1. Anything to do with old human stuff? Is this our friend, what is this, Hasian? Husin? No way. Oh, this must be like an ancient hunter. And again, please feel free to pause the video and read it slower. I'm kind of reading it pretty quickly to move to the next page. So sorry about that. Welcome in, friends. If you're just joining me, I am Evie, that witchy lady. I would like to welcome you to the gathering. This is a safe place to interact or not. Lurkers are, of course, just as welcome as chatters. So don't forget to grab your snacky bits, something to drink, and feel free to hang out as long as you would like. Page number 5. Wow. Page 6. This sounds terrible. Page 7. Oh, that's terrible. All members have been marked missing in action. All right, this is just getting a little bit more intense. Okay. So now we're supposed to discuss those logs back with our friend over here. So we're going to go see her. Subira. Someday I'll say it right. Yes, your expression tells me as much. I wish the news were more pleasant. Same. The infectious substance we are dealing with is at its core semi-sentient negative emotions. Yes. This echo has the ability to change the very makeup of biological structures. That tripped me out. I mean, I get it because you see all of the, like, poison infested things around, but wild. And it is all over the Elderwood. Apparently other places across Bahari Island as well. So my answer responses are, where does this echo come from? It doesn't matter. We'll take care of it. What does someone gain from unleashing echo? There is never a fluffy hop-along invasion. It's never a fluffy hop-along invasion. That might be my favorite answer. And I feel silly enough to want to say that. But I'm going to say that, don't worry. We're, going to take care of it. Yes, we will. Failure is not an option. Based on the diary, the source of the echo is likely to come from an ancient human ruin. Of course, humans seem to always be the issue. Have you seen anything that stood out as you explored the wood? I mean, these are all good options. The big bridge thing in the south. There are some structures in the swamp. The cave we just left. I mean, there's sources of echo everywhere. Let's choose the cave. Okay, so our friend is shown back up. Our unnamed friend, even. He says no. All right. Before you can finish your sentence, the boy from the cave emerges out of the shadows surrounding the stables. He stops moving as Subira turns her gaze towards him. Oh, yeah, she scares me too, friend. Don't worry. I promise I mean you no harm. Subira lifts her hands up in an appeasing gesture. After a moment, the boy reluctantly relaxes and comes closer. Okay. My name is Subira, and this is Faye. You are? Alfay. Hi, Alfay. It is a pleasure to meet you, Alfay. I'm glad to see you safe and sound. Alfay tilts his head to the side, watching Subira blankly. Okay. You clean echo? My choice of responses. Call us the cleaning crew! Exclamation point. Gosh, that just is cracking me up. The other option is something like that. I'm going to say something like that. I help. Forrest is sick. I really want to know why he's got this delay in his speech. I hope it tells me. Do you know something that can help? Yeah, this echo. He gestures at the stable, then the woods beyond, and spreads his arms out wide. My response choices are, it's everywhere, or it's really big. I'm going to say it's really big. Because Alfie, ... Do you mean it is everywhere? Yes, everywhere. You waste time, look everywhere. Okay. Do you know how to find where it's coming from? There is tree. Zendru tree in village. Okay. Go there. He gestures, reaching out his hand, placing it on the nearest tree, and closes his eye. Ooh, is this going to be like an Avatar moment where he can, like, communicate with the earth through the trees? I would be down for that. I find sick. Aww. You were saying that if we take you to the Zendru tree, you will be able to find the source of the echo? Yes. Okay. My choice responses are, let's go right now. Got it. Touch tree, find echo. I doubt it's that easy. Where is the Zendru tree? I'm going to do the got it, touch tree, find echo. I imagine if it was that easy, you would have gone already. Yes, Yulfi. Subira, be nice. I try, I fall, sick everywhere. Where is the Zendru tree? Come, follow. Okay, buddy. Oh, they both decided to leave me. All right. Let's see where he is. Oh, he's just right there. Okay, good. I don't have to run too far. Ooh, this is that door you couldn't get into before. Awesome. Let's chat with our new friend. Ulfie stands in front. Oh, I was trying to listen to what he said. I'm sorry if I talked over him. Ulfie stands in front of the great wall of echo, covering what appears to be some sort of entrance. Trapped. Oh, I see. If we want to gain access to the Zendru tree, we will need to find a way past this barrier. My options for response are: what about the staff? The experiment log mentioned flow. Let's try running at it really fast. Oh my gosh. And then we always figure things out. So I'm going to choose... We always figure things out. Thankfully, the answer is already at our fingertips. If you recall from the experiment logs, echo is repelled by flow. The larger the concentration, the greater the effect. That's a good point. And we have already discovered the source. I don't know why it became from New York all of a sudden. That's probably an inaccurate depiction of that particular dialect. Let's see. And we have already discovered the source of hyper-concentrated flow, the staff in the temple of Cosmos, of the Cosmos. That's very true. You help Forrest? We shall certainly try. Now I suspect in order to gain access to the staff there will be some manner of puzzle, challenge, or maze, as always in this game. The ancient humans did seem to love them, while the modern humans not very excited about all the puzzles. Like, don't make me do the slidey rocks things anymore, because I never get it right. Of course, I expect you'll make short work of anything blocking our way, Faye. Thanks for your confidence in me, Subira. I will someday say her name right. I will contact Jenna and Hekla and let them know that we're coming. I asked them to keep watch over the temple while we're gone. Good plan. Okay. My choice of answers. Line's busy. What's wrong? How are you contacting them? Tell them I said hi. I'm going to do tell them I said hi. I like being sassy. I would if Hekla's flow network was not currently offline. Okay, something is wrong. We need to check on them. I agree. Ulfie, will you be all right waiting here until we get back? I go to trees. Watch. As long as you're safe. My choice in responses is, we'll be back soon, stay safe, don't fall down any more wells, and let's go. We'll be back soon. Ulfie disappears from up the nearest tree, climbing it as easily as if it was a ladder. That's pretty sweet. Make haste, Faye. Okay, bossy britches. Alright, let's see. I think that means we have to go back to Kilima. Right, yep, look at there. Okay, so let's head back to Kilima. Well, actually that's the entrance to Bahari Bay, but the upper Bahari Bay. Come here. It's so funny with the playback of the videos because I randomly start singing whatever I'm listening to. So there's no context whatsoever for me breaking out into song. Oh my gosh. People must think I'm crazy. Ooh. Do I want to? I do. Let's see. I need to go. Oh, he already went up the tree. Yeah, are too fast for me. get some essence. And then we're going to go into Bahari Bay. Okay. Oh, we've already been playing for an hour. I hope you're enjoying the play, friends. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate your presence. Whether you are lurking or chatting, it doesn't matter as long as you are having a good time. Oh, the load screen. Oh my goodness. So that happened to me the other day. Do you see how it says, "Hey, big head"? And I could not figure out why I had a big head. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to click on that next time and see if I can figure it out. All right. Oh, there's Tamala. Is she going to give me grief? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na, 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 na. I'm kind of annoyed with her still. Like, we were starting to get close, friend, and then you started being not so nice.
Venturing out here? How adventurous.
Not many pass through this area. Let's chat with her. Maybe she'll be nice. Let's try out that little present I left you. I want you to say the meanest insult you can think of right now. Oh, that's why. My choice of options are: you smell like sunshine. You're more clever than a polecat. I'd vote for you as mayor. I'm going to go with the meh. You are just no fun, are you? Refusing to comply. I ought to punish you. Okay. Regardless, I can see my spell still holds. Fantastic. Alright, I found the slime. And you thought of me. I'm hurt, Faye. I thought you and I had something special. Girl, you trapped me in a cave. How is that special? What could I possibly want with such a disgusting little present? My options are: who said I was giving it to you? I just wanted to know more about it. I thought you could make a potion from it. So it's not edible? Let's do the spicy one. Perhaps you were paying attention. Yes, I think I might have a use for this. What you have is a slime core. They're quite rare. In fact, I've never seen one in person before now. When an Ogupu is attempting to mark their territory, they'll leave these gifts in the area. The cores will generate slime across the area, deterring competitors for the space. That makes good sense. Unlucky for them, I can use this to brew a potion that can make you effectively immune to their slime. Yes, please. Can I have that? Here, darling. The first one's on me, but only the first. She is like the potion drug dealer. Like, she tries to get you hooked on her potions, and then she refuses to, like, play along later. Fine, Tamala, whatever. Okay, so we actually need to go back to Kilima Valley. That's what our quest is saying. Let's double check, though. Oh, I already got that. That's completed. Hecla isn't answering Subira's calls, and it's got her worried. Rush to the Temple of Cosmos to check on the wayward. That's right. So definitely going back to Kilima. So, I mean, I could easily go back with, like, go to my home plot first, but I don't think that's necessary. I don't mind running all over the world, but let's... Because, see, we would have to go... What's this one? Oh, actually, while we're here, let's go to the Gardener's New Oneness. It's not going to allow me to click it. Come on, click it. Why do you glitch like this? Okay, so I know that it's just right there. Oh, what did I do? I broke it. I knew it. Gosh darn it. Sorry, friends. I have to reconnect to Palia. That's going to take 1.5 years. Sorry about it. Oh my goodness. That's just going to take way too long for my poor little brain. Oh, yay! Okay, good. So let's go see the gardener. If you haven't done the quest yet to meet him, you're going to like him. And the reason why I say you're going to like him is because he has attitude, but like in the most robot way. You'll see. You'll see. Dude. Oh, my polecat's on my head. That's a look. That's a look. Okay. And every time that you come in here, you have to re-break this doorway, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but I don't really mind. So we're going to take the flow gate to the hub, and then the one you need to go into is... yeah, it tells you, take flowstone gate to the gardener. So that's the one, and then it always puts you backwards, which is unhelpful, but that's okay. So I'm pretty confident that that big machine across the actual garden is the gardener. I've never looked it up to see if that's true, but I'm pretty confident. So let's chat with the gardener. That was actually actively fascinating. Yes, I think I would like to try gardening. I admit, human, I had my doubts, but I can already feel the gears turning. Making seeds, watching them grow, I feel a joy akin to seeing a newly minted Galdar take their first step. Oh, that's a nice comparison. Perhaps you are right, that the oneness is not an innate, immutable trait. My options for a response? Sometimes change can be good. You just needed to reinterpret it. I told you so. Wait, you're admitting I'm right? Maybe I'm the one that's more sassy, but I'm going to go with sometimes change can be good. Good or bad, I suppose it is inevitable, and I must adapt. Yeah, you do. I have learned much from you, human, and I presume there will be more to learn in the future. That's correct. But for now, I have ideas for seeds. Some you may have seen before, and some you may have never imagined. Ooh, are you going to make some new stuff for us? That would be so cool. I will now end this transmission and start up my research facility. But there is one last thing I must tell you. What is it, gardener? What is it? Aw, you're welcome, friend. Ooh, I got a gift. I love it. Let's do a little chatty bits though, because we want to increase our friendship. Pretty much anytime you come across one of these NPCs, you want to chat them because you want the little handshake to get higher and higher and higher. And how you kind of learn why is if you go, oh, it won't let me when I'm in a chat. Okay, hold on a second. I'll show you in just a minute. For what possible purpose? I thought you might be lonely. I'm curious about the garden. I got lost. I was bored. I kind of think he might be lonely. While I appreciate your concern, you must understand loneliness is a human emotion. It's not something we Galdar experience. I guess that's true. Okay, so let's go. Oh my gosh, did I just squirrel myself and forget? Oh yeah, sorry, relationships. So the little heart is your relationships, and this is where you go and you are able to like see how far you've come. It also will allow you to increase your friendship by giving them presents. To see what the presents are, you actually have to go into Killam a village and go to the bulletin board, and I haven't done that today. That's why nothing is here. But as you can see, my Ashura, who is my mentor, He's at 4, and most of the rest of them are about at 3 or 4. There's a couple of characters that I am just struggling to have friendships with, and Eshi is one of them. And the other one, as you saw, was Tamala. Subira is kind of new, which is why she's only a 2. And the gardener, I've only gotten access to him fairly recently, so that's why we haven't really hung out much. But let's go ahead and go back out so we can get back to Kilima Village. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Welcome in, friends. If you're just joining me, I am Evie, that witchy lady, and I am currently playing Palia, and I'm just working through some of the quests that I have already in place, and I just got done talking to the gardener, and now I'm going to go back to Kilima Valley so that I can go on with the Something Wicked quest. Please feel free to chat if you feel like chatting. Lurk if you want to lurk. Both are welcome, always. Alright, let's keep going. Whoop. And I froze. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just run back generically. Because it's such a pretty scene, I don't want to ignore it. Oh, hello, doggy. So to get to the other entrance, I mean, I could easily ride one of the horses from the stable and, like, do pay to be quick transport. But as you'll probably learn from me, I really don't like to spend my in-game coins on traveling when I can just run. And I know pretty close what all of the pathways are to get to where I want to go pretty fast. So I don't mind running. I also really like flying with my glider. So it gives me a good reason to go fly with my glider. But this is the water fortress that I'm running through right now. This is a great place to catch some of the more like unusual crabs. This is one of the mines. There's usually a lot of palladium in here, although I've noticed lately that the palladium seems to be much more available in Elderwood. So it's almost worth always just going into Elderwood to get your pallium. But ooh, hey, Hodari, what's up, bud?
Look real nice today.
Aw, thanks. I'm glad you noticed, Hodari. So I've been trying to like flirt with him a little bit, and I got a letter from him in my home email box the other day saying, I need to kind of slow things down. I have to focus on my daughter. So he put the brakes on us getting into a relationship until I get to know his daughter more. It's like, okay, I get that. Even in game, it's you gotta know your people's people to be able to get together. So I get that. But that doesn't stop me from flirting. I 100% flirt with him all the time. And he says kind of the silliest things of like, oh, well, that's weird, but if you want to, go ahead. I do, Hodari. I'll see you next time. Let's go see if your daughter's awake so we can say hi to her. Whoop! Almost fell off the cliff. Alright, she's usually in here at this time of day. Let's see if I'm right. Yay! Hi, Najuma. Whoa, not used to people making it out this far. How are you today? I thought I saw a monster around here once when I was little, but my dad convinced me it was just the shadows playing tricks on me. It probably was, friend. Aw, I'm glad I could get you, sweetie. Okay, so now continuing on to Kilima Village. This is Hodarian Najuma's home. I don't know if you've ever hung out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wonder, will it let me? Oh my god, it won't let me. I'm sad. I wanted to click on where it says, "Hey, big head." Let's see. Maybe it's just because it's having transition brain fart that it won't let me. Where are you? I lost my cursor. Alright, fine. We'll just kind of... Alright. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the map so you can see just where we're going. So in this mountainside, which is next to like Dalela's and Badru's place, this is where the Cosmos Temple is. There's some really cool quests in there and some really neat gifts that you can get if you complete some of the collections. And I have not. You'll see when I go in there, if we go all the way in there, that I do not have all of the collections, because some of the things you have to collect are kind of rare. Like you have to show up in a specific area of the town at a specific time of day, have a specific type of bait, and I don't know, I haven't dug that deep quite yet to be able to have the patience for that. Questing is more fun, right? It's just more fun. I mean, I definitely do all of like my household stuff, the stuff that I have to do, like food, weapons, repairs, all that stuff. But if I can just like run around the whole time, that will make me 100% more happy. And yes, you literally can just run across the map. The map isn't super huge, which makes it a little bit easier to do this. I think Bahari Bay is bigger than Kilima Village, so it does feel like it takes forever to get across Bahari. But you saw, we ran across from one side to the other, and it really didn't take that long. So, it's doable, especially if you don't mind running. All right, we're coming up here in a few minutes for my stretching time. It's just 2 minutes for us to be able to kind of get out of our chair, move around a little bit. Feel free to do that with me when it happens. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh. Oh no. I still think we need to turn down the sound a little. That was a little intense. Oh, Gina, what's wrong? Systems rebooting. Please stand by. Oh, Hecla. Why'd you guys pass out? Oh, Hecla, calm down. It's okay. It's just me. Thank you, Gina. Ooh, did she see him? Hecla says, I see. Then the assailant has already escaped. I have failed to keep my Gina safe. Aww. My choice of responses are you okay? What happened? Let's ask if they're okay first. I'm fine, I think. Hecla? My systems have rebooted successfully. I am, however, experiencing a despondent emotional state. Aww. So my choices are, again, I'm glad you're all right, and so what happened? Let's see what happened first. An excellent question. Please, anything you are able to tell us. Well, Hecla and I were keeping watch, just like you asked us to, then she just shut down. A fatal error was introduced into my rune working through the flow network. It forced a reset loop on my cognitive functions. Ooh. Fortunately, I keep backup systems safely partitioned, but the recovery takes time. As soon as she went down, I saw some purple smoke, or maybe an orb, out of the corner of my eye. Gina, you're so cute. And then I passed out. I just felt so sleepy. All of a sudden, I couldn't control it. And while the two of you were indisposed, the assailant took the staff. I know. I'm so sorry I let you down. Oh, Gina, you're too cute. Nope, you could not defend yourself against such an attack. It is my fault for not leaving more protections behind. Okay, that's decent of you to take responsibility. Whoever this is working in the shadows, they have consistently been one step ahead of us. Well, that's true. This is my failure, and I will make it up to all of you, I promise. I suggest we all take a moment to consume nourishment and readjust our emotions. I shall prepare some stew for us. Thank you, Hecla. Faye, may I speak to you alone for a moment? Uh-oh. Okay, I want to show you before I talk to her what I was talking about. So, oh, did I actually succeed and forgot? Ha ha. So generally these all light up once you put all of the items in their respective. Nope, see? I'm still missing stuff. Oh, the medallions. I need 2 more. Okay. And then this one is probably the same. Yeah, I'm still missing something here. A storm ray. And I'm missing more of the Stormseeker medallions. Yeah, those are hard. You find them in the chests that are all over. Yep, still missing some here. But some of those chests are really hard to find. So I need a Dawn Ray and a Flame Tongue Ray. Okay. And then what's the last one? This one, I need a long-nosed unicorn fish and a giant goldfish. I could have sworn I had the giant goldfish, but apparently not. Okay, Subira, let's see what's happening. This is the last time something like this will happen. I've been too lax with myself. Oh, she's going to be hard on herself, huh? Having a partner again, being in this place, I let myself get swept up in the moment. I am sorry, Faye, truly. My oversight has set us back too many steps. My options for responses? Hey, bud, it's okay. So, what now? Blame whoever did this, not yourself. You can't predict the future. I'm going to go with this one. Believe me, I am also blaming them. Yet, if there were no villains in this world, I would be sorely out of a job. Isn't that a fact? The least I can do is protect innocents like Gina and Hecla. Well, that's true, but how would you know that that would happen? We are at a standstill. Our options are to find another source of cosmoflow or hunt down the staff. I mean, let's hunt down the staff. That's going to always be my vote. Let's just hunt them down. Both of those things will take time. True. I don't like it. But for now, we must return empty-handed. That's okay. We'll make it next time. Do not let this feel like a failure. You saved Ulfi and gained us valuable information about the Echo. That's true. Welcome in, Desimodo. Hello. Have you ever played Palia before? Let me know in the chat. if you haven't met me yet, my name is Evie. I am that witchy lady, and this is the gathering where we get together. You can lurk or you can chat, but whatever you want to do is up to you. I'm going to continue to read Subira's chat, and I will let you know. You're playing right now? That's really excited, Desimoto. So you're very, like, how new? Are you, like, literally downloaded it today new? Or you have already gotten all of your weapons new, but not upgraded them new? I'm going to go ahead and go through Subira while you're typing. Okay. This is only a small setback. Fact. Okay. Meet me at the stables, would you? I had some things I wanted to give you before all of this. All right. Now we get to go back to the stables. But let's talk to... Oh, look. Gina and Hecla want to chat. I adore Gina. I'm going to talk to her first. Here is your liquid nourishment. Please ensure you consume all of it for maximum emotional amelioration. That's a great word. Okay. I don't know if soup is the right answer here. It will not be very efficient to spend energy on worries. It is better to spend that energy making yourself stronger. Faye, I have prepared servings for you and Subira as well. Please ensure she accepts it as well. Hecla, you're so sweet. If she refuses, as my Gina is wont to do, let me know. I have methods to get unruly wards to do what is best. That's right, girl. You get Gina in line. I would love to see you get Subira in line. Okay, so that covered chatting with both of them. So now we got to go back to Elderwood. All right, Desimoto says, downloaded it in October and played it a few times, but got confused, so I stopped playing. But figured I'd give it another go, and I'm currently getting weapons, but they are not updated new. Totally feel that. It can really be traumatizing to play a game for the first time when you have no idea what the weapons do, what you're supposed to do with the weapons. I feel that. I was very, very slow going in the very beginning. I kind of just didn't want to play anymore. It was hard. But the one thing about this game is that you do get your groove. And they do make you spend a lot of your early game doing all of those tasks. So doing your pickaxe, doing your axe, doing your hoe when you get to be able to farm. And you have to, it like forces you to go through them all. So you have no choice but to figure it out. And it can be a little aggressive in my opinion. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'd be more than happy to help if I actually know the answer. So I'm going to head back to my housing plot, just because I want to put away some of the things I have collected. And I want to grab the butterfly beans that I need to turn in. And it might be fun for you to see what my plot looks like, because we do have the ability to decorate and change our plot. And that's actually something I enjoy. And it might be something you'll get to enjoy. When I have nothing to do, like before they opened up Elderwood, before I really had more things to do, I spent a lot of time at my plot. Decorating it, moving it around, buying different pieces to be able to do things with it. So you'll see when we go in. I still want to figure out what this whole big head thing is about, because that happened to me the other day and I had no idea. Oh, yes, Desimoto, you are not wrong. They posted in the chat, I learned that some people only start with a tent. When I first got into the game, I had a chest, I had a workbench, and I had the tent. And that was all I had. And I didn't know that you could do more than that. So I like put a tub in there, I put a dresser in there. Like, I'm gonna make this tent as homey as possible. It was pretty sad. But it was still fun because I'm like, oh, thank goodness I get to do something different. So this is my little home. I have made it a little obnoxious, but I'll kind of take you to just a quick little roundabout. I made a little picnic area because cute. Oh, that's a good question. So Desimoto said, also a fur rug on my lawn that I can't figure out how to pick up. So if you kind of have to tell me, are you a controller player or a keyboard and mouse player? If you're a controller player, I'm so sorry. I do not know the appropriate things because I am a a keyboard and mouse player. But if you have the keyboard, you just hit G, and G will allow you to pick it up. And I'll see if it'll let me show you here in just a second. So like, if you go to, I think you actually have to be in your housing. So you hit H, and H will bring you into your housing controls. Or you can hit control, and control puts you into the housing too. So do you see how now there's all these grids? So if you hit the control on your keyboard, it brings you into this, and then you have a lot more. Like I can put the little control where it kind of looks like a space, what is that, a flux capacitor from from an old movie, Back to the Future. And if you use your mouse, the left button will move it, but if you want to put it in your inventory again, you hit G. So that's the easiest way to do it, but you have to be in your builder mode to get it to actually do that. And it took me forever to learn that. Yeah. And it doesn't tell you, right? Like when you're putting it all down and you're kind of placing things, there isn't a tutorial that says, okay, now that you've done this, you must do this. Well, it would be nice, friend, if you could give us a tutorial. That would be great. But yeah, so definitely G. And this is my little garden. I love my little garden. Welcome, Julia. Is it Julia Allen? Welcome, Julia Allen. I'm Evie, that witchy lady. I'm happy to have you at the gathering. Welcome. Have you ever played this game, Palia, before? Desimoto and I are talking about it. They have, and they're back to playing it again after a little time away. Wow. Thank you, Creative Ava. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I am very excited to be at Twitch. I used to do things on the internet, but not stream. Like I used to be a DJ on the internet. So streaming is something completely new to me, and I love it. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. Yeah, super new. Super obviously new, right? Desimoto, you were trying to put the rug in your house and it landed on the lawn. Oh yeah, I did that. I have 100% done that. Okay. So this is a new building that I just recently put down. I haven't got anything in it, but I don't know. I feel like there should be plants in it, but I don't think it'll let you do that. Let's see. Gotta water my pavilion. You can call me sweet. That's not a problem. I am, my name is Evie though. So if you do feel like calling me by my name, I am open to that. But I'm just going to do a little quickie run through of my home. Here's my kitchen. And I do have it set up so that I can cook with other people. A little bit of food. I have my aquariums and whatnot in this room. It's a little extra with the wallpaper. Oh, thank you, Desimoto. I appreciate you telling me. I was using they, them just to be safe, but thank you for letting me know. I got a little bedroom with some of this. Oh my gosh. So the stuffies, I love the plushies, and they are not always easy to get. So, oh my gosh, whenever I have one, a new one, I have to put it out. But I'm going to go ahead and get my inventory cleaned out a little bit here. Well, I think I need to keep that potion for just a little while. Alright, let's go. I wonder if it'll just let me... Oh, I don't have my full keyboard. So when I game, I don't use a full keyboard. I use a partial keyboard just because it's easier to save space on my desktop. So I can't actually type anything in, which is a little awkward. That's what I want back. So let's put the slime potion. I want to keep this potion. I'm going to put that away. I want to keep this just because I feel like it's going to be needed in a little bit. And yeah, I do tend to keep a little too much in my bag. That's just a thing for me. I don't know why I do it, but let's get that because I need it for a quest. Thank you, Ava. That's a really good question. I think it's going pretty well. I mean, this is just day 2 of streaming. I stream on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I don't find it difficult to talk to myself because I want to make sure that even if there's just people lurking, that they have something to listen to. So that feels pretty okay. I'm gonna look around my yard real quick just to kind of show you the different things that are out there. I love my little fire pit. Like, this just makes me happy. I don't know why. And then I have my dragon shrine. I wish it let you like commune with it. That would be so awesome. And then you did already see my garden, but I'm gonna show you I love my fountain. It makes me very happy. And my big windmill. Although I really wish that this did something. It's a cool decoration, don't get me wrong. Right? Oh my gosh. I put awkward things together to make it happen. Because I wanted a courtyard, but I didn't want to get that courtyard thing. So I just added rooms, but then realized that they wouldn't connect. So I had to put like fencing in just to make it seem a little bit more courtroom or court-like. But yeah, and that's the kind of cool thing about the building in this game is you can do whatever the heck you want. Like if you want to just cover your entire plot with like, let's just put a little room in this corner. Let's put a little room in this corner. Let's just make this the stuffy room or something. You can totally do it. It's so fun. Aw, I'm glad that you found me to connect, Ava. I really appreciate that. Do you stream as well? If you do, you should drop your link in the chat. Share it with the rest of the gathering. We're going to go ahead and go back into Bahari Bay so we can go into Elderwood and continue on with our quest. Ooh, have you, so Desimoto, have you learned how to get the plushies? I didn't even know it was a thing until, I got one. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I want to have like 15 more. Somebody give me, somebody please get me some more. Okay. So it's by harvesting. That's the term I'm going to use. So certain plushies you get only by fishing, and certain plushies you only get by hunting. Same thing for mining, same thing for bug hunting. So if you haven't joined the Palia like Discord server, I do recommend it. And the reason I recommend it is because they will announce in there when there are drops happening, like when the opportunity for more successful plushie acquirement, they post them there. I don't know why my mind just got completely confuzzled with what I needed to do. But let's see. Well, thank you for connecting. I appreciate that, and for you coming into my stream to hang out for a little bit. All right. I actually should have had a little stretching break. So now that we have loaded in here, I'm going to go ahead and give a little bit of a stretch break. So I'm going to put my stretch screen up real quick. It'll be about 2 minutes while I get up, walk around for a moment, and come right back. Please feel free to get up, get some water, get some snacky bits, and I will be right back. Hi friends, I'm back. Did you get up and stretch? I hope you did. All right. Ooh. whenever I am in Elderwood, I will pick up every little bit of essence that I can find, just because you can never have too much essence. Essence is going to be something that you need pretty much for everything that has to do with Elderwood. All right. Did you get up and get something to drink? Or did you get up and stretch for those 2 minutes? Let me know in the chat. Thank you, Ava. I appreciate that. Where did that little wolfie go? Oh, he ran fast. All right, we'll just let him go. Oh, look. Somebody cut down that tree. So one of the things about Palia that you may not know if you haven't really played it much is that a lot of times you don't have to stay to get the benefits of other things. Like when we were running to Elderwood, I put a single chop on that flow tree, and somebody must have cut it down because there was a gift bag in my map, and my single hit to that flow tree likely got me that loot. And we're going to go a chop. Sorry, did I say flop? I'm not surprised. Apparently my tongue is not behaving today. But it's a strike, so any kind of a strike. Let's see, is it not there after all? Oh, I guess I didn't do it. So when we had come around this corner, this tree was a flow tree, and I had hit it with my axe, and it should have given me the loot for it. But I guess when you go into a different space like Elderwood, it takes that away from you. But it had given me the notification of it. But what I was saying was, is like, so if you're on a quest and you're like going to be staying in that general area of the map, and you don't really want to stop to collect your resources. So like the flow tree that I was just talking about when we followed, or when we passed it, you can use your tool to hit it one time, and then if somebody comes up behind you and chops it down the tree or breaks the stone to get all the pallium, you can go and collect it too, because you've interacted with that item, and it now will provide you with your loot. So that's kind of a nice little tidbit. So let's see here. Ooh, butterfly beans, batterfly beans, I should say. I'm sorry, Ava, I'm not quite sure what your question is. How could you manage the chatters? I apologize. Can you reword that for me so I maybe understand a little bit better? Desi. Yes. Yes. So in the main Bahari Bay and Kalama village, or Kilima village, the trees have that beautiful purple, like, energy inside of it. That those are called flow trees, and you're going to need flow trees to do other activities, or to build furniture, or to build specific weapons. So it's just like when you're upgrading your actual tools, you get access to more things. Like if you have the very first axe, you probably wouldn't be able to even chop a flow tree yet, but you would build up to that, if that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, here's Subira. How may I assist you? Let's chat with her a little bit. Let's see. I wonder about Ulfi. The other Umbrias all left the Elderwood, yet they left a child behind. Why? That's a good question. Why is there a kid just chilling? Of course, the question is purely hypothetical. There's no way you could know. We're probably going to find out, though. I have a sense it might have something to do with the Zendru tree or echo or even the missing staff. Yeah, that's probably true. My options for a response are, you think Ulfie stole the staff? Or sounds like conjecture. I'm going to go with the, okay, good. She says no, that doesn't feel right. Good, because don't, accuse that little baby. The Order doesn't exactly have the best relationship with Umbra, but I do know an ambassador through some official channels. Okay, I'm going to see if the people who used to live there know anything about a missing child. Right? I agree with you, Desi. And it's funny, too, because you can choose what kind of personality you want to be in this game. And it depends on all of your choices. Like, I tend to do the flames because I'm a little bit, forward. But some of them are hysterical. And yeah, I think you're right. It's the green ones that I always am feeling like, wow, somebody's a little snotty. But I just kind of, whatever seems fun at the time is the one I tend to choose. So Ava, that's a really good question. I really don't need to worry about that right now because I'm starting out and brand new. So I don't really worry that I'm going to be over, flooded with people. But I think it'll be okay for now. I do actually have people that would be moderators for me, but I'm not ready for that yet. I don't want to force them to do work when they just want to watch the stream. But thank you for that compliment. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give Subira her soup delivery from Hecla. This is for me? How different life is outside of the Order. I think we're going to eventually convince her that the Order is not the way to go and that she should just come to the dark side, aka chill with the humans. That's my prediction for her. It's good to be reminded of what I'm fighting for. These small moments of kindness in the middle of such uncertainty. That's very nice, Subira. I swear, I'm never going to say any of these names right. If you can pronounce these names better than I can, you are really something amazing. Desi. Excuse me, ma'am. We're trying to make friends right now, not scare them away. I feel the same way. Sometimes I'll use the snarky responses with characters that I'm really not meshing with. What's her name? Eshe? This very snooty mayor's wife. I like to use the ones that make her go, "Oh, how dare you speak to me like that?" It cracks me up. And I think that's what these games should be about. You kind of do the ones that make you happy and giggle and go from there. Okay, so back to Subira. Thank you for bringing it to me. Perhaps I can give Hecla my congee recipe as thanks. Before you arrived, I spoke to Ulfie, or tried to, at least. The moment he heard that we couldn't help, he disappeared into the trees again. I do not blame him for being so mistrustful. But even Order initiates aren't left to fend for themselves like he has been. I know. Why'd they leave that little baby all by himself? As for why I asked you to trek out here for a final time, it is not to witness my self-flagellation. Good, because I really don't want to watch that. It is to thank you. You have done considerable work here for the good of Palia. Aw, you're welcome, friend. It would be remiss of me to let that go unpaid. I have been collecting quite a few useful things as we've explored Elderwood. Oh. And if you are interested in more resources, I am happy to provide what I found in exchange for Echo. Okay. A little quid pro quo. It will be a long-term task to clean the Elderwood of infection, even after we seal the source. It's best to start now. I promise we will not be at the standstill for long. I will dedicate all of my resources towards finding the staff or another source of concentrated flow. My options for response are, what about Tamala? I'll help. Time to go loot, grind. Keep me posted, like she's the boss. I'm gonna choose I'll help, because that's really my personality. You have done more than enough. I have a feeling we will need more support from the Order to make any headway on this. You will be the first to know if I get any new information. Aw, thanks, Tubira. Don't be a stranger, Faye. I will be here whenever you need me. Aw, thanks, friend. Yes, Ava. All of my social media is posted on the bottom screen of my stream. So you can find me pretty much everywhere. I am on TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, Lemonade of all places. And then, of course, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. All of my name's pretty much the same everywhere. There's a couple of platforms where I have spaces in between, the underscores. But otherwise, yeah, you just kind of can search for me. You'll know because everything will look the same across all platforms. But thank you for that question. Okay, so we are now going to go. Looks like she wants to meet us back at the plot, but I don't really want to go back yet. And I saw Tamala over here, and she has an exclamation point, so if we chase her, she'll give us a quest. Hi. So glad to finally see you after our little tete-a-tete back in Elderwood, darling. Like I feel like you should read her, darling. You haven't spoken to me since the incident. I do hope that doesn't mean you're sore with me. My options for responses are, you locked me in a cave. I'm starting to agree with you, Desi, about the greed. You did hurt my feelings. You've got some explaining to do. I hurt my back leaving the cave. I'm going to choose the sassy one that says, you've got some explaining to do. All in due time, darling. I feel like she should be like filing her fingernails or something, or like, checking them. But for now, let's not get stuck on the past. We must focus on the future. I think I may have found a teensy tiny way to make my little indiscretion up to you. My choices of response are lifting that curse, an apology, a hug, a potion to turn enemy into frogs. Tamale! It only makes me hungry to see her name. Like, can somebody please just get me a tamale? Like, right now. Thank you, Ava. I will look for that message after the stream is over. I appreciate that. What flavor of tamale would you want, Dizzy? Yes, Ava, I always follow back. So, not while I'm streaming, of course. I'm a little bit preoccupied. But after, I will definitely catch up with you. I'm going to ask her to lift my curse. I'm sorry, darling, but watching you be forced to compliment me is far too enjoyable to give up so easily. You're such a brat, Tamala. Besides, I'm innocent anyway, so lifting the curse would only allow you to throw around baseless accusations. Come back and see me when you've procured the following ingredients. I'll make you a potion that with just a swig will sweep you home. All right, let's chat with you anyway. We need to build our friendship. Subira approached me today. She gave me this heartwarmingly sickening speech about how I need to keep my devious hands off of you. Any idea what that's about? My options for a response? You locked me in a cave. You're breaking the law. She sensed the spell. She thinks you have cooties. I'm gonna choose. You locked me in a cave. Oh, is that all? I thought she figured out some of the actually devious things I've done. Some detective. You can tell her I said that, by the way. Oh, Tamala, you're such a pain. Cooties? Is that one of your weird human afflictions? Tell her I'm not diseased. I know, she's real caught up on that cave. Yeah, she's a little mad that she was like locked in a cave by this, overly busty woman. Ava, you know what? I'm gonna let you choose. Whatever you would like to call me, as long as it's not late for dinner. I had to say that. That's just one of those things. Tamala says, you can also tell her that I'll put my hands wherever I want. Ooh, you spicy girl. My goodness. All right, so I need to turn in some things. Look, it's my boyfriend. Let's speak to Tao first. I love this little pooper. Thank you, Tao. Let's play. Woof, woof, woof. Tao wags his tail excitedly. Oh, Tamala is a little bit of a spicy girl. Like, you can just tell by the way she talks. Wait, where'd he go? Look at him, he's stuck. Hacian, come back. Hacian. Are you mad at me? Is it because I didn't go on that picnic with you? Okay, here we go. Be conscious of your surroundings. Yes, dear. Let's chat. Have you seen my plume howl, Tao? Yeah, I totally just played with him. He's much more than a pet to me. I know. He's my dear friend and companion. I know. Please alert me if you see him in the forest. Totally will. I wouldn't want any harm to come to him. Aww. Alright, so I'm going to flirt with Hacian because I am trying to romance him. Last night was cold. You should take care to keep warm out there. Oh my gosh, my responses are, I don't sleep in the woods like you. I would never say that. And the other one is, aw, were you worried? I'm going to choose that one. I was not worried. I was just concerned. That's all. He's so cute. Thank you, Hassan. Aww. All right, I'm going to pick up some essence because we always want essence. Thank you for your question, Ava. What are my hobbies? My hobbies are obviously playing games. I also, like I said, DJ, and I used to write, so occasionally I still write, but mostly I watch C-dramas because I'm trying to learn Mandarin. And C-dramas are a great way for you to get your pronunciation kind of figured out, because Mandarin's all about tones, and the tones are not easy. There's 4 of them, and they have just the smallest variation between them, so it's really easy to mess up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to open the map because I want to see... Actually, I'm going to open my inventory because I want to see what quests we can do. Oh my goodness, it's been 2 hours. Whoa. It's not sea like the ocean, although I can see how it would be that way or seem that way. C, as in the letter C, which is about Chinese. So Chinese dramas. And there's 2 varieties, to be honest with you. There's the, ooh, I've got 300 infected essence. Really? That's great. There's 2 types. There's the modern one, and then there's the ancient times ones. And the ancient times ones, you have 2 kinds. You have one that's focused just on martial arts, which is the wuxia ones, and then the ones that are pure fantasy, which is the shuxia. Susia, I think is correct. Yeah, they do. Welcome, by the way, Rosa. I'm very happy to see you here. They do. Um, and some of the movies and C-drama series were also turned in to anime. Like one of my favorite C-dramas is Love Between Devil and Fairy, and that is also an anime version. It's so cool. Good point. I appreciate that. That's just amazing. I love it when other people know the things that I know. Thank you for being for being here. All right, so I have quite a few. I don't really want to do the food for thought, but I do kind of want to do Brimsbeard's childhood home. But I wonder. I never did that because I can't. It's the Mage market isn't there. I have to go back to the plot. So I wonder. I guess we'll just go back. So we will go back to Kilima. Couple of ways that I can get to Kilima. Let's just go home. Sometimes that's easier. Welcome in, friends, and those who have just joined the gathering. I'm so happy you're here. This is a safe place, right? So if you want to lurk, please feel free to lurk. If you want to chat, please feel free to chat. Just make sure that you have gotten some snacky bits and some water or another drink so that you can stay hydrated. And I'm very excited to have you here. This is actually just my second stream. My first stream was Where Winds Meet, which is a wonderful game. I will be playing that also on Saturday. And some more Palia on Saturday. Okay, so Bira. Faye, well, hi, friend. Nice to see you in my housing plot again. Greetings, Faye. Apologies for showing up unannounced. This was urgent. I've been thinking about that illegal parcel we intercepted in Bahari Bay. The one that supposedly contained a nightlight. I cannot help but wonder, why would the order send me to retrieve something as innocuous as that? My choices of answer are, you tell me, you're one of them. So spicy. Yeah, they've got to be testing you. I'm not sure. Someone's got to do their busy work. I'm gonna go with they've got to be testing you. Oh, Ava, thank you so much for answering your hobbies as well. I appreciate that. Yes, reading books is a wonderful pastime. Aw, a pediatric technician. That's a very honorable job. I'm so glad that you were sharing that with me. I appreciate it. Ah, wonderful. So you do like VTuber rigging and PNG tuber rigging. That is so cool. I actually know a little bit about animations and coding, so I kind of messed with my own thing. But I'm sure that it's nothing compared to what you could do. I'm going to go back to Subira. That certainly is a possibility. Still, I sense something is amiss. I am being arrogant by questioning the mission my superiors entrusted to me. Girl, please go ahead. I must dispel any doubts I have and move forward. Another thing, I discovered the identity of the one operating the underground market in Kilima. Oh no, Zeki's in trouble. It's Zeki, the owner of the general store. Yeah, I kind of knew that a long time ago, friend. You knew who it was all along, didn't you? Why did you conceal that information from me? My responses are, he's my friend, or I didn't trust you. Sorry, I should have told you. I wanted you to figure it out yourself. I'm going to go with he's my friend, because that's really the reason why in one of the quests, when somebody asked me, I was like, oh, I have no idea who that is. Oh, don't even ask me. Let's see. She says, I understand wanting to protect a friend. However, you are an informant of the order and a partner in this investigation. It is important for us to be truthful with one another. Yeah, I'm still not so sure I can trust you. Do not be too concerned about Zeki. It is not him we are after, but the Grimalkin cartel that is likely manipulating him and many others into doing its dirty work. That's true. There are other people in town that cartel has kind of got under their control. The worst punishment he could receive is a fine, and one of a reasonable value. Oh, he would hate that. Zeki does not give up his money likely. I have no doubts that Zeki is the key to helping us prove the cartel is selling flow to Majori Palians. Oh, maybe. He may be storing evidence of that in a few places. Excuse me. He may be storing evidence of that in a place few have access to, somewhere like his private residence. He gave me the key to his house, so I can just go in there anytime. Just FYI. I know this is a lot to ask for, but would you like to? Ugh. I'm struggling with the reading today, you friends. I'm so sorry. I know this is a lot to ask for, but I would like you to search it for me. The sooner we dismantle the cartel, the sooner Zeki will be freed from its clutches. That's true. You're in luck. I've already got a key. It's like they know. You do? Excellent. That'll expedite the investigation process. My choices of response are, this still feels wrong. Leave it to me. I'm doing your work for you again. I am an honorary member. Am I an honorary member of the order now? I'm going to go with this still feels wrong because it does. I understand your reservations, but stopping the cartel will mean releasing Zeki from its clutches. That's a good point. I have full faith in your abilities, Faye. If there is anyone who can uncover the truth behind this matter, it's you. Aw, thanks for the faith in me, friend. Let's see what happens. Oh, now I got a letter. Let's see who's... Oh. Are you back so soon, friend? She like disappeared and came right back. Let's see what's in the mailbox first. Just because, I don't know. Oh, look, my boyfriend. So I actually have already romanced someone else and I have their pen. But you are able to have pens from 2 villagers. And so I am romancing other villagers, but Hassian is my favorite. So I'm really hoping we get to the point where he offers me a pen. I know, it's very silly. Dear Faye, it's nearly time for the hunt. Come see me before it all begins. Please. Oh, okay, honey. All right. Subira, what you got to say now, friend? I'm glad you're here, Ava. I do appreciate that. I hope you are enjoying it. Subira says, you're home. That makes things easier. I'll cut right to the chase. The path to Zendu Tree is now clear. I sensed a disturbance in the energies around the echo wall last night. By the time I arrived, whoever caused it was gone. But the wall no longer rejects attempts at passage. Ooh, that's exciting. That's that purple wall that's in where the stables are. Ooh. My choice of responses are, did you see who caused it? Where's Ulfi? Well, let's go through the wall. So she already answered this question, so I'm not going to choose it. I kind of have an idea of where he is, so I'm not going to ask that. I can probably ask her later if I need to, so I'm just going to go straight for the quest. Let's just go through the wall. That's exactly what I intend to do, which is why I came to you. We're partners in this, after all. Will you come with me to Elderwoods, or shall I meet you there? I'm going to say to meet me there, because I do have other things I want to do. Like, I want to turn in that bean quest to get it out of my quest. So we'll meet her there. Very well. Don't take too long, please. I'll be waiting for you at the central stables. That is where you like to hang out. Okay, so I'm going to go and get rid of things. I'm going to get rid of this. I already have those beans, so I should be okay. And I did want to look to see what other things I had for quests and what things I need for quests. So I don't have all of those because I have no idea how to donate them. So I'm just gonna wait. This one, I have those two, but I don't have this. So I'm gonna wait to do that because I haven't started killing those animals yet, and I kind of don't want to. I really think they're cute. And then let's see, I can't do the parental. Oh, I can do this one. So parental dispute. Let's get rid of. So I've got that one. I've got food for thought. Oh, the pursuit of truth. So that's why it won't let me do it. All right, I guess we'll have to go back to that. So let's go do Zeki's room and turn in the butterfly beans to him. All right. Oh my goodness. It is already been over 2 hours that we've been streaming. Time has flown by. Thank you so much, everybody who's been keeping me company. I really appreciate your presence. It just makes everything feel better. And I'm glad that we get to experience a lot of this together. I know that when it comes to playing this game, I'm not the best, but I'm all about enjoying myself. So I hope you are also enjoying yourselves. Oh, the load-in screen just takes forever. I'm going to get a little bit of water while I wait. All right, let's go see if we can find Zeki. It is late, so sometimes Zeki is not like in his shop. So I'm going to open the map real quick and I'm going to see if I can see where he is. Okay, he's in the tavern getting his little drinky drink on. Okay. So I'm going to, I usually when I go into town, I just fly right off of that cliff. No. Actually, you know what? While he's occupied in the tavern, I'm going to go to his house. That just feels less creepy. Okay, I got to remember. That's not Zeki's house, is it? It is. We'll just go right into his house. And what's kind of cool is after you've gotten your friendship high enough, you can wander around their house. And sometimes there's things in the house that you can discover that'll teach you things. Like, if this was an interactive book, it would likely teach me a recipe. Let's see. I don't think he has any of those in his house. But, like, I really want this apothecary. Like, somebody please get me this apothecary. I've never seen it in any of the crafting things. I don't think it is something that's available, but I want it real bad. All right, let's go into Zeki's room. We're going to invade his privacy. So generally, when there's things you're supposed to investigate, they have those little swirly bits. So I know those are areas in the room that we need to do. But I'm going to look around for a second. You can kind of get decorating ideas by going into the NPC's homes, which is always a good plan. I can't do anything with the plant. Not except for maybe putting my polecat in it. Okay, so it's over here. What? Why won't it let me do anything? All right, so let's read some of the books. A poem by an unknown scoundrel. Shiny baubles light up my eyes. What a charming mark you'd make. Do be fooled by my disguise. Your brooch of such impressive size. A path towards you I start to take. Shiny baubles light up my eyes. This does not rhyme. This must be like a different type of poem. I am not a connoisseur. Lo and behold, my elegant lies, as I am such a handsome rake. Do be fooled by my disguise. That was not bad at the end. That ring, it sparkles like the night skies. It's light in which I yearn to partake. Shiny bubbles light up my eyes. But wait, there's more, a delightful surprise. A wonderful deal I'd like to make. Do be fooled by my disguise. What other trades might I devise? All your treasures I'd love to take. Shiny bubbles light up my eyes. Do be fooled by my disguise. All right, whoever wrote that poem, sorry friend, not impressed. Mysterious riddle. I am a guide for lost souls, a beacon of light in the darkness. I am a bridge between elements of earth, water, and air. Find me if you dare. Oh, I like that. I'm totally going to take a screenshot of that because that's really cute. I have to make it like the status of something. All right. And there's another something to read. Mama's Crab Gumbo. Oh, heck yeah. Hope you're doing all right out in Killimakitten. I got your letter about wanting to sell my old gumbo recipe, and I thought I'd send it your way. Flour, oil, oyster, chopped crab. Spine shell is always your favorite. Moms would totally make that little love note in the recipe. Am I right? Moms know how to add extra little things to it. All right. I don't like that this won't let me interact with it. Like, why are you there then if you're not going to let me interact? Like, what's the point of that? All right. Maybe it's not time. Oh, I feel like the riddle was what we were here for. Because you see it updated my quests in the upper left corner. All right, let's go find the Zexter. It looks like he's still in the tavern, so that's good. Oh, now he's out front. Hi, Zeki. Oh, I got some glitching happening. The more you spend, the more you get back. Trust me, that is how the world works. Yeah, Zeki, it is. Okay, let's chat with him first. Hey, kid, don't mind me. I'm just looking up at the stars, wondering which one of those planets is the Gilmalkin homeworld. Aw, that reminds me of an American tale where the little mouse child gets separated from his family, and they look up in the sky, and they have that song that they sing because they know that they're all underneath the same stars. So even when they're apart, they can feel together again. Aw, I like that. Okay, we've been down here a couple hundred years, and sadly, the location of our home was lost to time. I'm not even sure if our culture has anything to do with the old world culture. Ooh, I wonder if that's foreshadowing for another quest. I kind of hope so. Like, do those cats up there got cartels and debt? Or is that just for us folks down here? Probably just for you guys down here. I suppose it don't matter one way or another. Ain't no way I'm ever going up there. All right, so let's tell him. I bought these for the game, or brought these for the game. Thanks, kid. I don't know how much you know about that game, but we're doing this Frofo campaign called The Mysteries of Fairy Fjord. I wish we had gone with The Battle of Brighthorn Pass. But, you know, it is what it is. That's true, friend. Now things have gone from bad to worse. Reth wants to play the rogue. And I was like, no way. That's my whole thing. I always play the rogue. I can see Zeki as the rogue. I mean, the eye patch kind of gives him away. Shania, or Shania, I think is how you say it, Says we can both be the rogue, but that feels unbalanced to me. I agree, Zeki. There can only be one rogue. What should I do? Rogues get the best loot. That's 100% right. Or the other option is follow your heart. Let's tell him like it is. You're right, kid. Gotta stick to my guns. Zeki, that is 100% you, friend. I know you and Soup Boy are real close. Maybe you could talk to him and convince him to try something else? Yes. Reth is my boyfriend. I could totally talk to him for you. So let's see. He's usually in the tavern. Oh, Sifu. I want to say hi. Great to see you. Let's chat with Sifu. Do you ever look at the stars at night and wonder what they mean? Aww. My choice of answers, yes, all the time. Not really. Or seems like a waste of time. I'm going to say yes. Yes, all the time. You're like my wife then. She was a dreamer too. She said there were 1,000 stories in the stars. That is 100% how I feel. I think that that is very true. And it seemed like she knew most of them. Aww. See, it's kind of sad. Sifu really misses her wife. And I think that's adorable. Just like the tavern keeper, Ashura, he misses his wife. And I just think that's the sweetest thing. Ooh, Ref, did you already run away? I bet you're downstairs. So when you get closer to, or farther, I should say, in the game, you get the opportunity to learn things about other people, find their like special spaces and their rooms. And Ref has a special space, his home, as it were, is down here underneath the tavern. So I'm going to see if he's in there. He is not, but that means he's probably down in the gaming, the underground. So I'm going to go look for him there. Desi, if you're still here, these are all things that you'll get to discover the more you play this game. And the discovery to me is the majority of the fun, right? Because you're like, ooh, what's over here? Ooh, what's over here? Ooh, that's exciting. All right. There's just about a half an hour left in my stream. If you would like to see me do anything in that last half hour, I guess I should say not do anything because that did not sound right. But if you like were, hey, show me how to do this, or hey, what happens when you do that, I'd be more than happy to show you. One of the things that you'll know or notice about this game, which is to me kind of hysterical, is people come up with the funniest names. Like, look at this name. I don't be Karen. Okay, well then if you're not Karen, what are, or who are you? And then look, there's Crafty Mama Peach. Some of the names are so awesome. Okay. Jesselyn Lee, don't chat with my boyfriend. Okay, he's my boyfriend. No, I'm only kidding. But I am going to go behind the bar so I can say hi to him a little bit easier. So, Desi, it is super easy to get confused with the map. Super, super easy. Especially in the very beginning when you're trying to meet all of the villagers. Because if the villagers are not on the map, you have no idea how to find them. Because until they show up on the map you're in, they're literally invisible. So you just kind of have to be patient with that and wander. So do you remember earlier when I was talking about how the game will make you use your tools, like harvest, harvest, harvest? You'll know that it's an NPC because it won't have a name over its head. So while you're wandering, that's a good time to meet villagers. But if a villager pops up on your map and it'll say that unmet villager, then you can always just head right for them. How you mark them on the map is also something that took a long time for me to learn. So when you open the map, if you're using your mouse, yeah, and there's a lot of unmet villagers, friend, like a lot. You would use the right mouse button when your cursor's over that NPC's mark. And that will engage them, just like I did with Zeki a little while ago. Hurry back, Ava. And don't worry, when the stream is over, I will definitely reach out to you on Instagram. I'll show you again on the map when I'm done in the underground, because the underground doesn't allow you to see the Kilima map. Okay, so I'm going to chat a little bit with Reth. I believe I still have relationship points with him, so I'm going to do that real quick. So, don't freak out, but I've been trying to branch out from soups lately. You'll get that joke later, I promise you. I know. My image is crumbling right before your eyes. I'll give you a minute to mourn. He's so cute. Anyways, these days I've been all about smoothies instead. What kind of smoothies? If you think about it, a smoothie is just like a thick, cold soup. I love smoothies. I'm probably going to go with that one just because it's obnoxious. And then, why do you hate solid food so much? I'm going to go with smoothie. Great! You can be my first tester when I perfect the recipe. Right now, I'm working on a steak smoothie. Why? Why a steak? A steak smoothie, Red? Why? What? What's with that expression? Oh my gosh. Yes, it sounds so foul. But, yeah. I'm gonna flirt because, yay. Hey, you, me, backroom, 5 minutes. I'm gonna shock him. I'm gonna say, why wait? Ooh, I wasn't actually expecting you to, what do I say in this situation? He is really adorable because he's so shy and he's so, like, he doesn't have the best social graces. So it's really cute. Yeah, Desi, I agree with you. It would be totally baby food. And that's exactly how they do, like, baby food, right? They blend it until it's, like, unrecognizable. All right, so I'm going to go straight into the quest. Okay. When Shane explained the magic and the magi classes to me, I felt this instant connection with the rogue. Aww. But Zeki says he's always the rogue. I don't really want to play anything else, but I also don't want to piss off a guy who could make my life super difficult. Poor Wrath. Now I want to fight for you to be the Wrath. I mean, to be the rogue. I want there to be 2 rogues now. You're right. I can loot steal from Zeki. That will either make him super made or earn his respect. I think that's supposed to be super mad. Either way, I'm here for it. Me too, Wrath. Oh, he's so cute. All right, so now we got to go back to Zeki. And at this time, Zeki might actually be in his backroom storeroom, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Nope. You'll know he's not here because there's nothing to buy. There's usually things in these areas to buy. So he must be in his house. So that means we have to go back up into Kilima. Oh my gosh, I totally got stuck. I thought that I was already going in and I hadn't gone in. Sorry, friends. I don't know where this cough has come from, but ugh, no fun. The little running animal in the bottom right corner, I kind of want to take a video of it so that when somebody is like, you know, when you're doing a chat message with someone and those little dots just keep going and they have yet to actually respond, I 100% want to be able to like send that gift to them. Like all you are is this animal running and not ever responding. Okay. So I think Zeki is probably, like I said, back at his house because it's late. Oh, I was going to show you. So let me open the map, Desi. Okay. So here's our map. Here's us, right? We're this little blue arrow. And Zeki is here. And if you put your cursor on him, it highlights him, of course. And if you click if you have a roller wheel on your mouse, that's what I tend to use. But I believe that you can actually, nope, you have to use the roller wheel. Okay. Roller wheel clicking it is. But that's what will create a like mark to show you the distance. So when we go back out, now he's highlighted and I don't have to look for him anymore because I know exactly where he is. Oh my gosh, look at these pretty fairies. Look at the fairy outfits. You're so pretty. I want to say hi. You're so cute. Oh my gosh. You're just adorable. Aww. Okay, bye. Now we're going to go over and find Zeki. See, that's one of the risks of this game is that the little outfits are kind of cute. Like, I hardcore want one of those fairy outfits, but I am such a penny pincher. I do not want to spend money to buy it. All right, so let's chat with Zeki. Welcome in, friends. If you're just joining us, I am Evie, that witchy lady, and you are now at the gathering. You are very, very welcome here. This is a safe place. You can chat, you can lurk, you can get some nibbly bits and hang out. Whatever you feel like, you are welcome. All right, Zeki, what's happening here? The more you spend, the more you get back. Trust me. That's how the world, it's like he totally just heard us talking about the fairy costumes and now he's trying to get me to spend money. No, Zeki, no. Get your hand out of my wallet. Out. Okay, let's chat with Zeki though. I found out from the little birdie that you found out about the hold I got on Reth and his sister. Ooh, you're right. I did. Look, I got my reasons for not letting him go, okay? Yeah, I'm not going to let that fly, Zeki. You're going to have to let him go eventually. If it wasn't me running the show, it'd be someone a lot worse. Maybe. Not that I care what you think, but yeah, I don't know. I'm really doing them both a big favor. Okay, so let's talk. Let's tell him what happened. Fortnite is another game that drives me crazy because I want all the skins, I want all the emotes, and now that they have like the skins for the different cars and the different cars, it's over for me. It's 100% over for me. Like, I might as well just be like, take my money. Just take my money. I had to stop playing for it because I had spent so much money on skins. So I only play for it like maybe once or twice a month so I don't get tempted. Like, don't even. My wallet hates me. All right, let's get on with the quest. I talked to Reth. So, what did he say? He went rogue. Seriously? Now I'm back to square uno. Got to decide if I really want to play the rogue or if I want to do something unique. I'm going to tell you to do something unique because changes the spice of life. You know, I have wanted to try the new flow artificier class. I mean, the thing written by Majari, so the understanding of flow mechanics is way off. But maybe I can come up with some homebrew rules. That's a good plan, Zexter. I think that's a good plan. Hey, if you want to play, I think Ashura may be about to drop out. Go talk to him if you're interested. Do we want to be in a play? Do we want to be in a play? I'm not sure I want to be in a play. Ashura's asleep. So, I mean, I could go and bug him. But I really want to go back to Elderwood. Come on, let's run over to Elderwood. I love Elderwood now. Like, it's my new... I think it's because of all the purple. Like, as you get to know me, you'll know how much I love purple. And so I think that's why I love the Elderwood so much. And the quickest way to get to Elderwood is to go through your home plot. It's the same thing for Bahari. You can run across the map if you really want to get to the actual entrances that are in Kilima Village. But I'm usually close to the home entrance, so it's easy to just hit the home and then run straight through. And I actually really love the view when I run through my property, which is why I created it the way I did. And you'll see it because I'm just going to run straight through. I'm not going to make any stops inside the house. Okay. If we ever load in. Oh, the loading takes forever. Come on, Palia. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to run through, like literally run through. Door, door, pretty display, door, door, on to Bahari Bay. At one point I had like everything moved, so I couldn't just run straight through. And then I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like dodging every piece of furniture, so I'm just gonna make it so I could just go straight through. Alright, we're about 15 minutes away from the end of my stream, just to kind of give you an update. Alright, off to Elderwood. And as you play the game, you will become more familiar with the map. And you'll be able to do what I'm doing right now, which is literally, I know exactly how to get into Elderwood, so I don't even have to look at the map anymore. I just run over. No, I don't think that you'll be able to get to Elderwood until you get to a higher level. Like, what's my level right now? I am level 132. So I've been around for a hot minute. And the way that it works is you do a bunch of quests in Kilima Village. And then you go from I can't even say it now. Kilima Village to Bahari Bay. And once you've conquered Bahari Bay, then you'll get access to Elderwood. Oh, that's a great question. So I'm in my bag, Desi. So if you are currently in the game and you go into your bag, either by hitting the I or the C, this is where you can see all of your everything, right? So below your character is your information. It tells you what your focus level is. It tells you, your ability to edit your profile. And here's your level. Okay? It also tells you what your skill levels are in all of the different things that you can learn. Oh, girl, please. Level 3, you'll get through that super fast. Before you know it, you're going to be level 10 and you're going to be like, look at me making all these new things. And then it also is where you can see if your tools need to be repaired. You're just a baby. Exactly, friend. Exactly. So don't expect yourself to run when you're still trying to toddle. Give yourself grace when you're playing the game for sure. Okay? That is my suggestion. And into Elderwood I go. Are you like me? When you read that, I'm just a baby, do you do what I just did and sound like the meme? I'm just a baby. I can't help it. I'm like, yeah, 100%. Sorry if you hear the puppy barking in the background. He's feeling a little spicy. Can I pet that dog? No, you can't. Can I pet that dog? Right? I was behind a car on the freeway, gosh, I want to say a couple of months ago. And that was literally the sticker on the back window. Can I pet that dog? And then on the other side of the back window, it said, say hi to your dog for me. Window like decals are such the thing. I love it. Oh, look. What are you doing over here, Chicky Boo? Let's say hi to you. Is there something you wish to tell me? If you see any more of those slime cores, be sure to bring them my way. Oh, yeah, like I'm going to give it to you. You're such a snarky snark. The last couple of humans I sent out there to fetch them didn't come back. Well, I can see you're just tore up about it. It seems like not everyone is cut out for my dirty work. Well, duh. Oh my gosh, did you hear that? She blew me a kiss. You little saucy little wench. Oh my gosh, that's really a fact. Dogs do not appreciate other dogs on their owners. I have 2 puppies, thankfully, so they kind of have to deal with it. All right, I saw another. What are those called? Kapua nuts, and you can use them for something pretty valuable. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and chop this down and collect another nut. And what a thing to say, though. I mean, let's be honest. Oh, please, let's go play a game where we can run around collecting nuts. Excuse you. That was rude. Okay. Okay. Ooh, scared me. I love these little mushrooms. They make me think of Alice in Wonderland. Boy, we've got some major buggage happening in here today. Oh, good. This is where we get to go into that passage. I'm not quite ready to go in there. I think I'll save that for the next stream. But since I already started talking to them, I'm kind of stuck. So let's go through the chatty bits. Subira. Alfie. I take it nothing happened while I was gone? Huh? He's cute. Look how adorable he is. Alfie slowly shakes his head, gaze flickering from Subira to you. Options are sniff him in greeting. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Just, hi, Alfie. Nod in greeting. Are you all right, Alfie? I'm going to go with that one. He's like so clueless. He just stares at you blankly. He doesn't seem to understand this question. Aww. He was not here when the wall came down. As far as I can tell, he's completely unharmed. Excellent. That's good news. That's good news. Now the Fae is here. I must ask you to retreat somewhere safe, Alfie. Alfie reminds you of your dog Coda, does he? You gotta tell me why. Is it because of the dog-like head tilt and the questioning look at you like you're crazy, like dogs like to do with humans? Is that why? No, you take me. It's out of the question. You are still a child, and there may be a dangerous intruder waiting for us inside. Oh, that's a good point. I go too. Maybe he is. Maybe he's like Tamala turned a puppy into a person, and so he's like gonna end up being a little puppy companion. The likelihood of that is nil, by the way. Okay, I go too. Please do not be stubborn about this, Alfie. I can't allow any harm to befall you. I go too. Dang, he's just cranky. My response options are, I'll keep an eye on him. It's too dangerous. Well, we haven't died yet. Alfie can hold his own. I'm going to choose, I'll keep an eye on him. I love that about dogs, Desi. Like, that is what... If you find an expression, like a dog that's super expressive, and they literally do the whole thing where their eyes get wide and they close and they tilt their head in either direction, and they're really, really trying to understand what you have to say, those deserve a boop on the nose every time. And a little kiss on their tiny little nose too, because that is a dog who's trying real hard. Fine. I suppose Ulfie can more than fend for himself in these woods. I let my concern cloud my judgment. Well, we likely cannot accomplish our own goals without you, Ulfie. Are you still willing to help us trace the source of the echo infestation? He nods enthusiastically. He's so helpful. Then I suppose that is that. Yeah, Subira. You have to let him go. Allow me to recap our mission before we begin. Oh, lordy. The mysterious adversary who stole the staff of the cosmos and assaulted Gina and Hekla is likely somewhere past the wall, if they have not already fled. Ooh. Our goal is the Zendru tree at the center of the old outpost. We will escort Ulfie to the tree, where he will connect with its core and hopefully locate where the echo tap is. That's a lot of responsibility for a little kid. Oh no, Desi, your dogs are that smart. Yeah, that's a problem. When your dog can spell because they've been paying that close of attention and they know what you want to do, you're really in trouble. All right, on with the Subira. Closing this tap will keep more echo from spilling into the Elderwood and cut off the infection at its source. After that, it is a matter of cleaning up the aftermath. All right, we got this. Is everyone clear on the mission? My choices are, can you repeat the whole thing? I got distracted. That's like my ADHD right there. Understood. And if we run into our mysterious adversary, question mark? Let's get it. I'm going to go with let's get it, because I'm feeling we got this. Ulfie nods and jerks his head towards the opening in the wall impatiently. Calm down, little man. We'll get there. Excellent. Remember, stay alert. We will head out now. Excellent. Remember to stay alert. Oh, you already said that, friend. Okay. Okay. So I do not want to go in there yet. Don't make me. Don't make me. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this before. Ooh. I'm going to end up buying all of these things because look how awesome that looks. And this is why I say that you need to collect as much of the little glowy balls as you can, because that's how you buy these things until you unlock the recipes to be able to make them. So, I mean, I guess I could go and find like the little wall scones that only cost like 3 of them and then start building it up from there, but I haven't. I haven't yet. I just haven't. All right. Well, my friends, I thank you so much for hanging out with me for all this time and playing Palia with me and listening to my nonsense. And yes, I know there was a lot of nonsense. I will be back on Saturday. I am going to be playing Where Winds Meet. I will be streaming at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I hope you come and join me because I will be doing, like I said, Where Winds Meet, but also Palia. And if I'm feeling extra spicy, I might just pull up the Fortnite. Maybe. We'll see. There's 500,000 people who play Fortnite, but sometimes it's fun just to do it for like a few minutes. Thank you very much, Desi. I'm so happy you were here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Where Winds Meet, you'll love it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And the fight scenes are kind of cool. It's another game where you would lose all of your money buying all of the pretty outfits. But that being said, I look forward to chatting with you again. Have an amazing rest of your week. I can't wait to see you on Saturday, and we'll see you at the next gathering. Take care. Bye, friends.